it's Guido coming at you with a tactics talk and some more guest help week 2. So we got the bonus round, and today, I think following tomorrow, we're going to show you how to be bottom tier, how to play the little guys. Now this is a definite bottom tier. We are tier 6 in a tier 8 battle, and we have a light tank, a bottom tier light tank on Ensk, which is not exactly known for light tank gameplay. Maybe a little bit over in the east, kinda, sorta, maybe. But an MT25, man. We got QQ4U from Clan Boops, and he sent me this and said, you know, when you're bottom tier, sometimes you have to look for an opening, and I couldn't agree with him more on that one. Let's check out how he does it. He is running optics. I guess he doesn't have a combat setup or whatever, but he's vents, optics, and LNES. So none of that really, other than perhaps the vents, is really helping him out a whole bunch on Ensk, my friends. And he has tier 8s to deal with. So let's see what he does. Good news is, I didn't notice this the first time I watched it, but he does have some good tier 8 heavies as compared to the enemy team, which is rolling a couple IS-6s and then an UDES 03. At least Boops clan, not Boops, but QQ's team, not clan, is running a 703-2 and a Skoda 56. So that is helpful. The double IS-6 platoon, let's see what they do. So we're knocking down some of these walls so we can get a better view on what's going on, knocking down all kinds of stuff. We have a fast firing small gun with a lot of ammo, so it clears a little bit of that stuff away. Now he can start working on the enemy team once he starts seeing them anyway. So initially he posts up in this little spot here. There's a couple winders. There you go. You find somebody. Oh, he bounces. That's a bummer. You're going to find yourself doing that. Bounces again. Has to go through some crap to get a shot. Loses some penetration. Probably have a T29 in this window. How much for the T29 in the window? All right. Some fellers out in the field. His 8s have moved up. The T29's hanging out. QQ is gone back here to let the Tiger P know he needs to get busy. Wake up, fella. I don't think that works, but he tried. All the way in the back, and we're waiting for an opportunity, right? So you're bottom tier, what do you do? Well, he could have gone out in the field and done some spotting stuff, so that was potential right there, possibly helpful for his team. He finds an IS-6 sitting right here. This IS-6 platoon appears to not be good. Social anxiety is just sitting there. What is he doing? I don't know. Gets tracked. Looks like QQ was thinking about maybe tracking him. There we go. Armor not hit. Moves forward. Got spotted. Doesn't want to get hit. All right. So just waiting for an opportunity, guys, right? They've already lost their Skoda T56. That's not great. Although the 703 is doing nice. He's killed one of the IS-6s. One of the other IS-6s, the other one is sitting in the middle of the road there. So not the best platoon of IS-6s, but we are losing. It's 2-4. QQ's looking for that opportunity, and it looks like maybe it's going to be on this side of the map where his heavies, backed up with the Ferdinand, are making a move to get some damage. They are in relatively low hit points, and it looks like the Tiger P is sort of joined, but he's decided to go hang out with the T29. Although he is countering the VZ44, and here comes QQ. We've evened it up a bit to 4-5, and he rolls in here and he starts taking on the Cheeto. Gives a little ram damage. And this poor Cheeto doesn't really know who to take on because he's got a tier 8 heavy right there and some other guys surrounding him. And we're just tearing him up. Really low alpha on this gun. But this is the kind of very harassing, painful kind of thing you can do with a small thing. Oh, and a JPZ just jumps all over him. But unfortunately, he gets slapped hard, and QQ finishes him off. Nice little move right there. Just gets in amongst him. Now watch what he does to harass this poor IS-6. Come around behind him here. We do have the APCR, so we've got the gold rounds going on. Going for a track, gets it. This IS-6 doesn't know what to do. We're just going to keep him tracked. Can't really, I don't know what he's trying to do. He's trying to decide what to do, but he dies. He dies pinned down. Nicely done in the old MT25. Bottom tier. What do you do, fellas? You play like this. You harass. You wait for an opening. You make sure you don't throw away your hit points for no reason. Sometimes that requires you to hang out a little bit. Like I said, he could have gone over to the light tank side. Looks like they lost pretty badly. But he's very patient in here. Misses the stare, unfortunately. The enemy team still has quite a few decent tanks left. What is our 703-2 doing? He's wandering around the backfield, maybe looking for the Scorpion. Got to be careful. That T-29 has managed to hold on to his hit points. The Ferdinand is still alive, which is good. Tiger P's making things happen. Okay. QQ is going to look for a shot on this Cromwell without just giving it away. We only have 135 hit points, so we do have to be very careful. Every one of the tanks here can one-shot us, it looks like. High roll maybe for the Cromwell or for the E25, but doesn't quite make that happen. Moving back towards the south. I don't know, what is the 703 doing? Just hanging out down there. And now we built ourselves a nice little advantage. Head down to the south. We've got to track down the E25, the Scorpion. It's a baby Scorp. The UDES 03, which is a tier 8 TD. I keep misidentifying those as the 0303s, 033s, or whatever they are. One is a medium with an autoloader. The other one is a wedge TD. I come in here and try to look for shots on the GW. Do not know where the Scorpion is. He was up on the right side right there. It's probably why QQ doesn't rush out into the open. Who knows where that Scorpion is? Trying to pixel snipe the GW a little bit. We've got 1,000 damage, 459 assists, and 3 kills. Being a little bit uber careful right here. I don't know, he might have been able to get in there, and we're going to get a kill here, I believe. Now, there we go. 1 and 2. 4 kills, guys. Tier 6, light tank, bottom tier, Ensk. Looks like the Ferdinand is running one of the stock guns. That's the JP, or the Jagdpanther top gun, I believe. Oh boy, we're in the way, getting mixed up. Snap a shot off. Did we get any? No, that didn't. Someone else got the kill. 4 kills, 1,200 damage, 459 assists. Great example, right? It's not a 3,000 damage game. That's actually a pretty damn good game, to be honest. In a tier 6 light tank on this map, with tier 8 heavies running around. Careful gameplay, got in there, looked for an opening, caused a bunch of chaos in there, and helped break down the rest of that flank. That flank was winning, basically, but once he got in there and tore him up, that collapsed it, which, the thing about this game, one of the many things about this game, is it is a timing game, or a game that is also about time. You only have so much time if you're preserving your hit points but not doing any damage to the enemy. If on the other part of the maps you're losing hit points, then your preserved hit points are potentially not helping your team very much. Meaning that when he piled in there and started helping them really turbo clean up that flank, that gets the rest of the hit points and guns on that flank over to the other one faster, which is then going to help that other flank to not bleed as many hit points. There's a lot going on in this game on a lot of levels, fellas, but this was really well done by QQ. Thanks for sending that in. It's always nice to show the bottom tier stuff, especially light tank. You often have people say, oh, I'm just a light tank, or I'm stock, or I'm bottom tier, there's nothing I can do. That is just not true in this game. One of the best feelings, in my opinion anyway, on this game is being bottom tier and having a great game and being a big key to the victory. Light tanks, they've got the spotting thing going on, so they do, even at bottom tier, they do serve their purpose on nearly every game. But in a match like this, on this map, not a whole bunch of stuff for the light tank to do, except to just be in a super annoying, looking for an opening kind of tank, and that's what QQ did. You guys have a great one. That's all I've got. We will see ya.